are oppressed. We are exploited. We are downtrodden. We are denied not only civil rights, but even
support us, liking, resharing, this engagement period. But definitely, man, I'm gonna jump over here to this next story real quick, man. Tekashi 6ix9ine is back in the media once again, and according to multiple reports, they're saying 6ix9ine plans to be released from jail by September. Now, according to TMZ, 6ix9ine and his lawyers are hoping that the other co-defendants in the racketeering case will take plea deals so that there will be no trial, which is set, as we know, for September. Now, the rapper's attorney, Dawn Florio, told TMZ that if co-defendants take pleas, she will ask the judge to grant 6ix9ine time served since he's been behind bars since we know of November 2018. Now, if it ends up happening, he might have a good shot to be home once again with just time served. And I've gone on record to say that I think that he will, for his cooperation, working with the federal government, I think he'll get time served, and I think he'll go on to rap again. I just think it's going to happen, man. I think we'll be seeing him, in 2020 out here making music again. What's your thoughts on 6ix9ine planning to be released?
Well, you did say it. You said it months ago. You said that this is going to be time served, and this is going to happen. And so far, you've been right on point. And it sickens me to say this. The fact that, and I don't know if it sickens me to say that he snitched and he'll be out of jail, or the fact that he'll be able to go, and in the society that we're so fake, that he'll be able to go ahead and sustain a career. I don't want to, as vile and as disgusting as what he's doing is being done right now. We can all have the conversation on street code this or street code that, or even being able to have the conversation if you are this street thing that they kind of put this name on it. What the fuck is really that? Talk about it, have a conversation. But for him to be removed, for him to have the charges stacked against him and potentially doing life in prison in November, and for him the next November to be rapping again, and not only rapping but receiving revenue and people touring and doing.
It's sad. His whole image, whole image was based on the whole gangster, stuff. I can't see him, even though I think he'll find a way to do it, obviously, but I will lose respect, as I think a lot of people are going to lose respect and have lost respect, for his cooperation, for how this whole thing just went down. So, but I do expect him, to definitely be released. 'Cause I have my own little theories about this whole thing, but it is what it is with that.
Let's leave that aside, oh God. Let's jump forward. Let's kind of mind read real quick. He does get released. He gets back into his music career. What does it say to the outlets that are going to bring him back on and maybe potentially be giving him a little clout right now? If the Uncensored Truth brought Tekashi on, would you have him on a podcast after all of this?
I don't want to be associated with, somebody who cooperates with the government and work with the police, really. Not even for an interview. I'm just not really interested in that, man. I don't. It's only can bring Brad negative energy with you. He might have a wire on or some shit, but it's just like, nah, man. I won't want to do it, man. But not to the outlets that do it. Obviously, it's going to be make them look even more suspect dealing with a rat like that.
We're cut from the same cloth, so obviously I knew that was going to be the same. My answer exactly. But what does it say to the ones that will? Because there will be. There will be outlets, the fucking outlets that are going to do it.
We'll see.
We know some, but let's talk about the ones that are talking shit on him now.
Right.
That will jump shit and have him on later, because we know the obvious ones. Let's leave them aside for a second. Let's talk about the ones that are kind of on the, we don't associate with rats. What you did was wrong. We don't fuck with you. But then they're playing his record next week.
Yeah, that's
who do you, do you see how many of them, and what does it say to those outlets?
Right.
Well, should we lose respect for those outlets?
Yeah, we definitely should, man. Everybody's different though. Some people, don't have problem, with what they call rats. But I just don't want to be associated, with them. I think, for some people, they'll lose credibility for that. Some people still continue to deal with those people because they don't care about that type of stuff. They're not, not to even say street. They got nothing to do with the streets, but they've been brought up a different way and have a different way of thinking. So they just want to be entertained. So they don't care what happened outside of that. I think you got that.
You say lose credibility, and it makes me almost think, what the fuck does lose credibility even mean anymore? Because we could say that this person lost credibility in this person, but they still rocking with him anyway. Now, losing credibility means a lot to us because we hold ourselves accountable.
Right.
There is no buts in this shit. What we do, we got to either man up and deal with it, because either we do the mans when we get our victory, and we the villains when we get our defeats. You feel me? So we just got to hold ourselves accountable. But we're in a land where no one holds ourselves accountable. There is no credibility. So do the outlets even care? Does Tekashi even care that they ain't shit and they fuck boys? Is it just all about the attention at this point?
I think for a lot of people it is, man. Sad to
crazy.
say. Sad to say. You know what I mean? But we'll see how this plays out, man. September is close. You know what I mean? That's right around the corner. The summer's here. It'll breeze through. We'll be right there, September, and we'll get to see exactly what goes down. And we'll be talking about this, once again. So yeah, looking like if everybody once again takes the plea deals and pleads out, that they're going to try to get him to walk out with time serve. I think it'd be unprecedented, but I think it's going to happen.
Yeah, man. And we'll wait to see. Anytime you think we're done talking about Tekashi, here comes some new shit.
Yeah,
that we talk about some more, and it probably won't be the last time we talk about it. When's this hearing? September or January? January.
I think it says September here. Let me go back to the.
See, I thought I swore I heard January of 2020, but if they move it up to September, you might be right. And that'd be
they're
crazy.
saying September.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Tekashi should be free in September.
We'll see. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they might postpone it from there, but from here it says he plans to be released by September.
Man, oh man.
Yeah, man. So definitely, man, tune into the Uncensored Truth podcast with your brother, Oh God, and Sam. We got one more story, man. I'm going to talk about this Don Lemon.
I knew it.
I ain't going to talk about this right now, but Don Lemon, just anybody who's wondering who's a fan of Don Lemon, he did announce his engagement to his long-time partner earlier. I think it was yesterday, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
Congratulations.
Definitely, man. But yeah, that's all we got over here, man, today on the Uncensored Truth podcast. I want to encourage everybody that's listening, if you listen to us on audio or if you watch us on YouTube, if you want to catch us live and not in the flesh, but live, on YouTube, we'll be live every Friday night on our official channel, the Uncensored Truth podcast channel. That's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to catch us live, interact with us, maybe even get a question, answered, just check in with us every Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be live.
Oh, God, before we get out of here, man, you remember Kofi Kingston from WWE?
Yeah.
He won the WWE title last night.
Oh, shit.
At WrestleMania.
Okay.
First time in 11 years. We got a brother
at
the top of the helm, man. Yeah, man. Real quick, man. I know you're not a WWE fan like that anymore. You watched it since we was kids.
Right.
But we talked about it briefly when we had that conversation with The Rock, and that's getting great responses even still. People pissed off at us about that. He's didn't. It's great.
Right.
But what do you think about Kofi Kingston winning the title?
I think it's cool. Hopefully don't lose it next Monday night on Raw or something.
Dang, well, I mean, SmackDown's tomorrow live, so hopefully they don't drop that shit tomorrow. That'd be
Nah, man, that's dope, man. I'm excited to see him, win it. It's probably a long time coming. He's been out for a minute, right?
Yeah, he's been doing his thing. He's been out 11 years. He's got a great platform. He's well respected in the WWE. And last night when he won it, he had his kids come in the ring, and little man jumped on the ropes and had the belt in his hand. He's probably like 7 or 8. Man, it was special to see his kids in there doing it, because I remember just being a kid.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? No doubt. Salute to them, even though all that shit's staged and all that. Salute to that man being up there and taking care of that.
You're going to lose it on Raw, man.
Nah, man. Don't do that to him. Damn.
The shortest lived champion ever.
Dang.
He had it for less than 24 hours. Nah, man. But another episode of the Uncensored Truth podcast is in the books, man. That's SamAnt from Viral Hip Hop News. Brother Old Guy right here on the mic from Hip Hop News Uncensored, man. We going in, man. You listen to that music right there. That's Briz. 6ix9ine in Conway. You can go on iTunes, and go cop that right now. It's called More Malcolm, Less Martin. That's all I got, SamAnt.
Indeed, we're gonna have Riz on the podcast roasting. We're gonna try to get him on here this week. Talk to that brother, get his perspective on a lot of different things. Talk to them about this album, man. Yeah, that's all I got too, man. See you tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Peace out, man.
Peace.